Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Lexi Miles. I am a romance author. Let me just say welcome to the people who are new here. Please do subscribe before you leave. And for everybody who is back, let's have some more fun this time too. Alright, now that I've said that, today's video is all about my author tag. With that said, let's get into it. Alright, so question number 1. Let's do this. Okay, what is your favorite place to write? For me, I'm a little zany, but when I was younger, I used to love to write on the floor with the clipboard, and I really haven't grown out of that habit. It keeps me fresh and creative. If I'm not writing there, the main place that I do write, though, is at my desk, because I made it a nice, cozy space that I love to write at. So that's what I do. The next question is coffee or tea. That is very easy for me. I'm all about my tea. I love tea. I mean, I like the loose tea. I like sweet tea. I don't care what it is. I like tea, and I also like lemonade. Those are my things. I will opt for that instead of soda any day. I also like water. So those are my key go-to drinks. Okay, so the third one is, what is my favorite book of all time? My favorite book of all time is by Alan Cohen. That one is How Good Can It Get? It has like little cherries and like a picnicky vibe on the front, but basically that book is a book about, you know, basically gaining clarity and a whole bunch of things, but it's told in a story form, and it's really, really good. What's unique about the book is you can jump in anywhere and get something out of each chapter. I have reread that book I don't know how many times, and I absolutely love it. It is just good, and I love it. So if you want a good book to read, I definitely suggest that one. Again, it's How Good Can It Get by Alan Cohen, and that's my book. Okay, so now the next question is, NaNoWriMo, yes or no? Yes. And if you're going, what is the Rhino, what is it? That is basically National Novel Writing Month. Like some brain power. But anyways, NaNoWriMo is such a fun thing to do. It comes up every November. They also have small mini camps. I do those as well. So yes on NaNoWriMo. Okay, so what genre would you write if you had no restrictions? I would have to say, because I am the ultimate Shaggy and Scooby, I would say probably writing horror. I tend to stray away from that one. However, that's just because my mind can really, it would correct anything that makes it fake in anybody else's stories and anything that I see, because it does that anyway when I watch movies. So I usually do not watch horror. I have been known to watch a few horrors, but thrillers, yes, I love thrillers. Horrors, because I get a little too vivid, and if I'm writing that, it would just be a creep fest and I wouldn't sleep. So that's why I don't write that one, but it would be a blast to write, and I would love to do it. But I give myself my own restriction on that one, just because I know that I would be creeped out. So there you go. Okay, so if I could have any superpower, what would it be? That is super easy. I don't even have to worry about that one. I know. I would want the Flash's power, because I need to be super fast. Okay? I have a ton of stuff that I have to get done all the time, and so that power would really help me. So that would be the superpower that I definitely would be like, I would yank that one up. Who is my favorite author? Alright, so this one is a couple people at different given points in my life. I would say that these people have all influenced me, so I would say they were my favorite authors. So let's start back at the basics. Let's start with Dr. Seuss. I love Dr. Seuss. Love it. I mean, even to this day, I will go look at his stories and go, oh my God, I can take something away from it. So any author that gives me that gift, I really respect them. I love them. And they just, you know, they get mad kudos in my book. So Dr. Seuss is my jam. Okay. So Dr. Seuss, because he's also the one who sparked the love for storytelling, because when he said a few things, I got it as a kid, and it just really opened the door to make me go, hey, I could totally, you know, share that with someone else. So if I got knowledge, I can spread that with someone else, you know, whatever. So, okay, so that's Dr. Seuss. However, as I got older, I absolutely loved Judy Blume. I loved her stories, because literally she could literally be writing me at that moment. And I was like, oh my God, how'd she know, when I was an adolescent and itty bitty and then moving into being a teenager? Okay, so now that I talked to you about Dr. Seuss, Judy Blume, next person I'd say is Anne Rice. I love her work. I love anything that she puts out. I love her vampire stories. She also once was a romance author. I don't know, I'm writing romance. And vampires, I don't know, and kind of has an effect. So then currently though, one of my favorite authors has got to be Chloe Quinn. She is a romance author, and I love everything she puts out. Anytime you pick up her books, you don't know. I mean, yes, I know Chloe, but it's crazy. It's profound because when I pick up her work, I was just like, oh my God, I'm like floored, and I love it. So I love it because she writes a whole bunch of different things, from mystery, thriller, romantic suspense, romance, sweet romance. If I want something and I want some fresh perspective on it, I read it. She's got short stories. Love Chloe's work. So that would be my other favorite author. That's my current favorite author, Chloe Gwen. Alrighty then. And now moving on to the next one. What kind of music do you listen to when you write? Okay, so what kind of music do I listen to when I write? I listen to pretty much everything. A lot of times, though, I do like spa music and Zen music because they tend to not have lyrics, and I like to sing along, so I will do that. However, I will listen to a little bit of everything. If I want something that's a little bit more spunky and upbeat, I will throw on Kylie. It really depends on what I'm feeling. So depending upon what I'm writing, I will listen to something like that, but a lot of times it's just spa music because I just like it and it puts me in a good headspace. However, now that that question's up, I do want to bring up something I do want to get into is making playlists for my characters and my books, because I think that's just really interesting how people do that just to kind of set the mood when they write, because then they know exactly how to step right back into the character and everything. Have you guys heard about that? Do you think it's pretty interesting? I really like that. Please comment below. Let me know your thoughts on it. But I am going to get into that. Just like I got into doing book boards where, you know, there's snap pictures and stuff like that. That's on my Pinterest of different things that kind of inspire different things in my books. So they're under the different titles of the book. So you can check that out. Like for The Order of Moonlight, my vampire book, there's a part where they go to a masquerade. That I actually have like an idea of her dress in there and Vans and stuff. So that's just really cool. And so I really like how with music you can do that too for yourself and listen to different songs. Okay, so this next one is, if I could live anywhere, where would it be? That would be a beach, warm weather, something like that. Just because I absolutely love the beach. I love water. I'm part mermaid. If you did not know, I really am. And finally, question number 10. What do you do when you get writer's block? Very good question. No, very simple. I get up. I either take a stretch, I take a walk, I shut down for the day. I just say, hey, you know what? This is not going to happen. And then I come back to it when I'm fresh. If not, what I do when I get a little block in a certain area, I'll write this later. Like, let's say it's a love scene. I'll say love scene here. I'll skip it. And then I'll move to my next thing of whatever's in there that I'm excited about. That way there's a lot of excitement and it's great. A lot of times outside of that, what do I do when I get writer's block? Just plow through it. I do that too. So that's what I do when I get writer's block. So that was my writer tag. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any other questions for me, feel free to drop it below. I do have a little bonus that will be coming up after this of a lightning round of different questions. So I will toss those in here at the end. However, the official writer tag, that is it. That was the 10 questions. Thank you again for stopping by. I'm really happy that you did. With that said, bye.